planes we were setting up our radar along an airstrip there, and the landing signal officer was down at one end, and our 4 radio vans and radar vans were set up alongside the strip, and all was going well. The torpedo planes were coming in, and the landing signal officer was directing them just with flags. They'd make their touchdown, and then throttle up again to join the landing circle, start all over again. And things were going pretty well until suddenly, from behind the LSO, he couldn't see behind him, of course. He was watching the planes out this way. A Navy ensign, of all people, came bicycling down the runway behind him while he was looking this direction, directing planes in on this side strip. And he directed the plane to touch down, but the pilot, what he didn't know, that this ensign had pulled his bicycle up behind him in a direct path of the landing aircraft and was directly in front of him. And so the pilot slammed his throttle full forward to try to avoid the bicyclist. But what happened? The engine torque pulled the plane's left wingtip down and pivoted the plane 180 degrees back the other opposite direction, and barely missed our radar vans and 20 scrambling men who tried to get out of his way. Fortunately, the pilot regained got his plane straightened out just in time to avoid us, went over a little farther and crashed into a seawall of rocks. Dead silence. Well, you can imagine that pilot. He was so worked up because he had wrecked the plane to miss this man on the bicycle. He stormed out of his cockpit, went over to the guy, and was really chewing him out. And that poor guy that had just, his life had been saved by a few feet at the most,